Hello everybody, Curt and Juanita here, wishing everybody a very happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. And we just wanted to take a minute and share with you this year's Cast It Forward initiative through the Kississing Lake Lodge. Our Cast It Forward initiative started in about 2020. It was the first year of COVID, and we had a construction project on the go, and it was a kind of a friend of mine that was the general contractor, and he withheld a bunch of bills right at the end, and he held on to them for over a year. You know, the lodges had been shut down, the borders were shut down, and I was pretty moved. I mean, that he cared enough to hold off on the bill as long as he could, and then offered to knock about half of it off, and that's why we started Cast It Forward, just for us to continue to pay it forward and encourage other people to pay it forward, I guess.
Past year, you sponsored a family from Ukraine. Because with everything going on in Ukraine, a lot of families were missing family members, and we did receive a story of a mother and her two children that had moved to our area, and the son was, I think, 10 or 11, so he was old enough to understand what was happening, and his dad was still in Ukraine, and we don't actually know how his dad is doing, so it was really neat to see them.
Yeah, they had a great time.
They did.
Family coming together, and the language barrier was an issue, but the good times are universal. For this year, we're looking for people to nominate essentially their own families. Over the last 3 or 4 years, it's been a little bit of a crazy time, and just trying to pull families back together, unite families, and bring a compelling story of what will bring your family back together again. Part of us wanting to bring this together for bringing families together on this Cast It Forward. Probably from some of our recollections of when families have come together at the lodge, and they sometimes have met at the airport. We haven't seen each other in years. I mean, we don't get us wrong. We appreciate all the guests that come to the lodge, but that just to see those connections happening again, and in the woods, in the wilderness, great fishing, camaraderie, and a beautiful lodge. Those kind of things really those make those weeks really, really special at the lodge. But that's our hope, is that people will nominate their own families. They'll look back on their experiences, just like we're doing with our family. Probably trying to stay connected, stay united, and we think that's really important.
So we'll be accepting nominations until December 19th, and then the draw will be picking a name or a family on December 22nd, just before Christmas. So you'll actually have something else to put under the Christmas tree for this year.
With that in mind, Juanita and I would like to wish everybody an amazing Christmas and a great New Year.